Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, the only source you need for the latest Star Wars news, leaks, official clips, trailers, behind the scenes, TV spots, and more.
Standard Jedi mission protocol.
While you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that bell notification so that you're always notified the second a new Star Wars video goes live.
I want more.
But with that out of the way, let's get into a galaxy far, far away and talk about today's video. Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video we are going to be taking a look at Daisy Ridley giving us an update on the Rey film. So Collider got an interview with Daisy Ridley, and this wasn't about Star Wars, but of course, you know, if you're a Star Wars actor, you should expect a Star Wars question, whether you have a project coming up or not. So, this is going to be a new Jedi Order movie from director Shireen Obiad Chinoy, and Daisy was given an interview with Collider by Maggie Lovett to promote her upcoming movie, Cleaner. However, Daisy did get asked about Star Wars and about what's going on with her solo character film. And this is what Daisy had to say, quote, "I don't know that I'd be a producer on it, but I certainly have been very involved. I'm involved in, well, not very involved, but I'm involved in as much as I know what's going on. I know the story, I know what's going on with the script, so I'm aware of all of that. And I think that's what's been really wonderful over the last few years, is being more involved from the start to finish. Really coming to know, set knowing this is the absolute best way we can tell this story. These are the best actors for the job, this is the best crew for the job. Having that confidence is so lovely. And it's not that I didn't have that before, but I'm much more cognizant of it now. So in that way, I'm looking forward to turning up, really knowing the ins and outs of what the journey has been, and we're arriving at the absolute best place to tell the story." So, this would not be Daisy's character to bash the production and creative methods prior to Star Wars sets that she's worked on, because she just doesn't do that. It sounds like Daisy won't be getting a producer credit, but she's probably, it sounds like, as close as you can possibly get to being a producer without actually getting credit for that. The sequel trilogy had a lot of falling out at the end of it, especially with John Boyega. And now you're not seeing Daisy do what John Boyega did and essentially throw a lot of shade at Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, Star Wars as a whole, which is what he did after The Rise of Skywalker had concluded the Skywalker saga. Daisy is simply just not doing that. She is talking about how wonderful this is going to be, how we're doing the best we possibly can. She's not saying, yeah, everything we did before isn't any good. This is why, this is what the problem was, and this is what we're doing to fix it. No, she's not doing that. She is simply just saying, I'm doing a lot more now. And I think what this is really speaking to is she was aware of the confusion and the discombobulation of the last trilogy, where they just handed off from producer to producer to producer, from director to director to director, without having an actual story. Mark Hamill literally said it's a baton race where you run your part and you hand it to the next guy and they do what they want, and that there's no script. I mean, he said this. It's on record that he said this.
In the old days, there was an overall outline. This one's more like a relay race where the first guy runs the race and hands the torch off. And then, you know, it's the same with Ryan. Or JJ now is going to take Ryan's story and figure it all out.
So the fact that Daisy is now saying, I'm much more cognizant, I know what's going on with the story, I know what's going on with the script, I'm very aware, I'm very involved. Depending on your outlook on this could be good news for this film, or it could be bad news depending on which side of the you fall on. I mean, really, which side of the force, so to say, which you're going to fall on, the good side or the bad side. Do you want this movie to succeed, and do you want it to be good? And do you want Star Wars to get that breath of fresh air that we've been waiting on, that we've gotten with The Mandalorian and Andor and anything Dave Filoni does in the animated realm? Because this is going to be a theatrical release, and Star Wars theatrical releases have not gone as well as the Disney Plus releases, just point blank. They just haven't. And so Daisy being aware of this, there's a lot riding on this film. Not only for the future of the character of Rey, but for Daisy's involvement in Star Wars as well, and for Kathleen Kennedy likely as well. So there's a lot at stake in this film, and I think Daisy taking the approach of being very dialed in is nothing but good in the overall sense of Star Wars. Especially for this film, which there's been a lot of ups and downs with this already, detailed on the channel playlist for the Rey film. You can check that out. It's just endless amounts of things going wrong. So now Daisy really deciding, hey, we're going to fix this. I'm going to get involved. This is how it's going to go. I think that's nothing but good. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, God bless you, Jesus loves you, and may the Force be with you always.